Hey guys, how are you? How are you guys? Thank you for joining the Rates and Contracts project kickoff meeting. Before we go through the project agenda, I want to ensure that all project participants begin the project should have a clear and shared understanding of the project and project expectations. So for this project, for this meeting, we will talk about the project goals, project scope, project plan, and project risk, project timeline, and project team member roles. And if you guys have any questions and concerns, please feel free to ask me. So in this project, we have a clear goals is we will design a web application tool to help client to manage their rates and contracts. So we call the rates and contracts project. So I will give you guys some a little bit like background. Uh, because of most of our client is the tour industrial company. So most of the tour companies have to spend a lot of time and money and the manpower to update the product's rates and sign the new contracts each year. So we want to create a line tool to help the user to manage those rates and contracts so they can easier to update those rates and sign the new contracts, help them to save the time and money. So what's the scope is included in this project? So first, define user requirements around the tour industrial standard. And then integrations of data is to be included in the scope of the project. Last one is creating the information architecture of rates and contracts in tour industrial. Obtaining a consistent information and function applied for all tour companies to meeting contract and rates requirements. Let's talk about the project plan. So the user experience team will define the requirements from the clients. So they will do the user interview and online surveys to figure out our clients' requirements and then to analyze those requirements and feedback to design the user flow and the wireframes. So when the flow and the wireframes get approved from the user experience team lead and the design director, so the designer will design the prototype and deliver the prototype to develop team so the develop team can program it. And in the end, the user experience team need to do the user testing after the program is done. And the user experience team also need to provide a report, the testing report, to provide the project is perfect and there's no bug and no logic problems in there. So we can release that. So the project must release before November 15 in 2017. Of course, the project also have the risk, same as this project. So for example, this project has the management will ensure that project team members are available as needed to complete project tasks and objectives. And another one is fail to identify change to draft deliverable within the time specified in project timeline will result in project delays. That's huge, I think. And the last one is the project plan may change as new information and issues are related. So I think less probably happens, maybe happens, but I mean the user experience team will figure out this first. I mean they can help us to figure out this scope and risk, and so I think, but however, the current of this risk is really low. So team, don't worry about this. We can do that. So next. So next, we will talk about the timeline for this project. So the design team will deliver the user flow before May 15. And if the flow is good, they will do the wireframes. So the wireframes will do on June 1st. So if the flow and wires get approved from the user experience, the team lead and the design director, so the designer can work on the prototype. So the prototype must deliver before July 15, and then give the prototype information to the develop team. So the develop team will have 2.5 months to program it. And also we have 1 month to testing this function. So the user experience team will help us to figure out this. So also I think we need a testing report from the UX team. And we must release this project before November 15. So I will tell you the reason. Because of we have a big conference about like the tour industrial, and this conference will holding in Australia in end of November. So we must show this function to our client on time and get more funding from them. So guys, come on, we can do that. We must get those budget and funding. And next is the project team member roles. So the Mike Herman will be the project manager. He will respond for this whole project. So Shuai Zhou will be the design director. He will respond for the design part. So the UX team lead is Aaron Jones. So he will respond for the user testing, user interview, and user analyze. And Christina will be the develop team lead. So for UX team lead and develop team lead, for Aaron and Krista. So you guys can pick 2 people from our big group as your team member and to help you to complete this project. So guys, any questions and concerns? So if you guys don't have any questions and concerns for now, probably you have like questions or concerns after the meeting. So please feel free to send me or Mike to send us the email to ask us, and we are happy to figure out. We are happy to help you to figure out your questions and concerns. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.